Hello everyone. So today we are going to see this verify method with one of the example. So the verify method in the Mockito is used to confirm that the specific interaction with the mock object occurred. So this is particularly useful in the testing when you want to ensure that a certain method was called with the specific argument during the execution of your code. So here is the example we have. We'll see an example, okay? Here I am in STS. We'll create an project, Spring Starter project. That's the name we are gonna be giving is verify Spring Boot application, and I'll simply add the Spring Boot Spring Web dependency. Here we go. The project will be created, and what is the next step is we'll create one model. Here I will create one class called employee. I'll put it in a model package. All right, now what we can do is we can give this getter and setter and constructor and variable. This I'll paste here. So here we have just created one model with the id and name. Now it's time to create an service. I'll create a class with the name employee service. All right, what we'll do is here is we'll create one simple method with the public void save employee employee. All right, and here we'll just simply print an employee is saved. All right, now what we can do here is all right, okay, here I'll create one class called controller employee controller in the package, that is controller package. Now we'll finish this. Okay, now here I'll go and create one package called service, and what we'll do is we'll move this inside this package. All right, oh, go this. I'll refresh this once. Yeah, go this. We have to put it in this. Oh, where this is going? Go here. Go here. Oh, what we'll do is package demo dot service. Now refresh. Go here. So I have moved inside this. Okay. Now at this, what we'll do is we'll annotate it with the REST controller, and so we'll do private employee service equal to employee service. We'll create an class. We'll need to create an parameterized class to inject this constructor using the field. All right, generate this is getting generated. Now public void save employee at the red gate mapping save. All right, what we can do, employee service dot save employee. This what we can do. Another thing is, as taken in example, we'll pass this argument employee inside this save employee method. Save this, control shift O for importing this. Go here and we'll read request. It should be post mapping at the rate request body. We'll read inside employee, go here, Control Shift O, and yeah, we have successfully created an employee service controller and model. Now it's time to see how we can use this verify method on this. Alright, now what we'll do, we'll go inside SRC test Java. Here we'll have new class that's gonna be employee controller test inside the package controller. All right, and here private employee controller, private employee service. All right, we'll need to annotate it with the mock and inject mock. So this at that mock is the employee service is mock, meaning its behavior can be controlled without relying on the actual implementation. Inject mock means the controller uses the mock employee service. Okay. So at that mock, at that inject mocks. Yeah. Now to initialize this mock, we'll use this Mockito station dot open the mocks. Next is now this is an important method that we'll need to understand. We'll create one method and we'll annotate with the test save employee. Okay. Now what we have to do is first of all we'll create one object employee emp equals to new employee employee who is given one sam control shift o. All right, what happened? The constructor int and okay. Here ID and string is there. Public employee here. The constructor is there. What is happening? Change the constructor employee string into string. Okay. Here what we have done. Oh, it we have taken as a string. No worries. We can do here as well. All right. Now what I want to do is I want to verify, okay, when I am calling this save employee, this save employee inside service, it should also call. So if you see inside example what we'll doing, inside the controller when I am calling save employee, inside that controller we are calling the save employee of the service, this. Now to verify that we are calling one time the method of this employee service, how we can use the verify. So what we'll do first is employee controller dot save employee emp. Now I want to verify whether we are calling the save employee inside the employee service or not. Here comes a verify. Then verify for which method you want to see this save employee. So for that what we'll need to pass is the instance of that class. Okay. Now how many times it should be called? It should be called only once. So times is 1. Now control shift O. Which method we have to call? This save employee. Okay. So as I have mentioned, verify that save employee method was called once the correct argument. So what we have to do, what we are checking here is when we are calling employee.save controller, we want to check whether it is internally the call is going to employee service method or not. Because if you see inside employee controller, if I go here, if you see this save employee, inside that we are calling this employee service save employee. So that we want to check whether it is calling one time or not. Now if I try to run this application, run this JUnit test, it should work. If I run this, yeah, if you see this, it is working fine. So this is a way we can use this verify. I also I will attach this blog link in the description from where we can practice this. So why verify is useful? To ensure the expected interaction. So confirm the test logic interacts with the dependent component as intended. It prevents the overcall, so ensure the method are not called more times than the necessary, which can highlight the redundant or unwanted logic. Then readable test, so clearly communicates the expected interaction between the components. So output for the test, if the method save implies is called once, the test will pass, otherwise it will fail. Okay, then let's see the example of fail. Now if I go here too, it should fail because we are not calling this save employee twice when we'll call this. Okay, it should fail. JUnit test, yeah, it is failing. If you see, too few actual invocation because it is internally getting called one time, but we want it two times. That's why it's gonna be fail. All right. So if you like this video, you can hit like button and subscribe to our channel.